Jay from Team DMA coming at you with another video. Good morning, everyone. And today is Saturday morning. So basically, what's going on is yesterday, later in the afternoon, I was following a specific deck. So back in like 2006, 7, and 2008, we had decks that were pretty powerful. They were, some people call it the Gold format, or there's other variations of it. Actually, that was one of the first ones to come out, the Gold format. But there was another deck called Chaos, and basically it involved a bunch of removing from the graveyard, and they mixed it with Dark Arm. So that deck has been showing up as a fun deck here and there. The deck's actually very cheap to build. I think it's like $50-$60 to build it. I could be wrong. I'm gonna build the deck myself, and I don't know, I might give it away for free or I might keep it. I don't know, but I was following on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2 a specific player, as you can see on the top, and he was playing that deck, but it's a variation of 2023 mixed with so it's basically, it's a chaos deck, all the cards that banish, and then it's mixed with spells that banish as well and stuff like that. And on top of that, they play Dark Arm. They play Dark Arm really well because you can control it with the Bestial, right? You can remove something and change the number of monsters, so that's broken. And on top of that, they play broken cards like Dark Ruler No More, Evenly Matched, and then the hand traps on top of everything. So this guy, he won 3 matches in a row, so it's not a lot. I didn't see him lose once, because usually I only duel people who win like close to 6 matches or more. Like when they go past 10 matches and they've never lost a duel, that's when I duel decks, when they're undefeated. But this one, I liked it. So we're gonna look at the deck, see it in action, and then we're gonna actually see the cards that are being played. And then after that, we can take a look at the deck. I didn't want to beat him quickly, because sometimes I need to let people dump all their cards so I can see their deck build. So I know a lot of people hate that because they say I don't know how to play because I don't OTK or FTK people when I should. But everybody plays their own way. If you look at the other channels, you never see them go past 2 negations and win a duel. And me, the max, I think it was 15 negations in one single duel. Out of the whole duel, a total of 15 negations, and I still won. And the most I've taken, I think, is 6 or 7 in one turn, and I still won. And when you look at the other channels, they can't go past 2. And 2 negations is 3-4 years ago, 2020. They're like way behind. Nowadays, it's 3 to 6 negation is very normal per turn. So I showed you a video where you can't play any spells, no special summon, and no traps, and I still won, remember? Okay, so we're gonna watch the duel now. So I'm gonna be quiet and then just pay attention. can see, we're gonna take a. So here are the cards, like I was saying. So we're gonna take a look at the graveyard. So we have the Magician Souls, probably the most expensive in the deck. You probably just need one, but I don't know if he plays three. And then Bestial, you can play three of the new ones. What is this? Baldrake. You can play three of him. They're just $1 each, or $1 for three. And then this one's maybe $1 or two. Dark Arm Dragon, Dark Rulers. I give those for free. They're usually $1 or two. Chaos Sorcerer, he's $1. And then we're gonna take a look at the removed. So this is fairly cheap as well. I mean, the Charmer, it's $1 or $2. These, I think they're like $8 now. They used to be more expensive. This one, I give those out for free. This one, cheap. And this one, as I said, the Bestial Baldrake. These you get three for $1, and then these are like $2, $3. Those are $1. These are $1. And then this one, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for it. But it's a good card. And then this one's $1 as well. So that's pretty much the deck. So let's take a look at the deck. The deck, he still has 35 more cards in the deck, but judging from what you saw right here, it just has a bunch of lights and darks, and removing them from the graveyard, right? And coming out. And then if you saw the duel, this is a budget deck, and my deck is also a budget deck. My deck costs somewhere around 150 to 180 to build it, and his deck probably costs like $80 to make. You can make it for cheaper, but judging from the Magician Souls, he might play three, so that on his own is $60. So that's a lot. The deck might end up costing like 100, but I mean, if you play one and you bought them when I told you to buy them, you should be fine. But that's pretty much it. We're gonna end the video. This deck won 3 full matches in a row undefeated, and I challenged it, and it's an old school Chaos deck with 2023 version. It's pretty good. He plays it correctly, and if you notice, there was a sequence here where he did four consecutive moves on me right here. So Bestial banished, so we're gonna go back. So check it out. So I negated that, then Bestial banished, special activate, special, pop, and then absorb, and then link and hit. So that was a big combo. He might have done like 6 different things. So let's count them. Okay, the one move, and then 2 plus a special, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. It was about six combos of what he did, like consecutively. They were just effect after effect after effect. He did a lot of damage. Nothing he did matter because my budget deck beats like the tier 1 and tier 0. But as you saw from what I was doing, he did do a lot of broken moves. Like he was popping 2 cards. He could have popped 3 if he wanted to. But I was not affected and tried to absorb. That didn't work. And then after that, he just went ahead and linked and attacked and got rid of my Dragonite. Obviously, he removes it with the other Bestial monster, because it's a Bestial deck. So he's probably playing like 6 Bestial monsters. You could play 3 of the Baldrake and that should be enough. You can play there's another one that he's $1 or $2. You could play that one too. You can remove the light and the dark, and you could play 3 of those. I don't remember what it's called right now, but he's a dark monster, and yeah, and that'll make it 6 for you, and you should be fine in this deck. And Yeah, and then he special the Dark Arm. He probably plays one or two Dark Arm, and then this allows you to get it has a lot of effects. It lets you get a level 4 to 8 from your deck with the attribute. You can read the card right there. So yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And then he's banishing and he's sending lights um, as he needs. Lights or darks with the what's it called? Where did it go? With the Magician Souls, he's dumping light or dark depending on what he needs. If he needs a dark, he'll probably dump a dark. If he needs a light, he'll dump a light. And then he controls the number of darks. Yeah, he controls the number of darks in his he got the other bestial. But the important thing here was um oops in the remove from play, he's got defense monsters too to defend. That one's a defend and negates the attack, and then this one does the same thing and he can be destroyed, and it's only $1. And if you notice, there are lights. Everything's either a light or dark. So this is a really good deck. Actually, I'm gonna build it. So he probably plays 2 or 3 of those, and probably 1 or 2 of those. One what is it called? One Blackluster Soldier and 1 Chaos. So it's pretty good. He probably plays the Chaos Dragon too, and the other. There's a new one with the Pendulum. So yeah, this is a really good deck, to be honest with you. I'm gonna end the video with that. Hopefully you guys liked it. This is probably like an $80 to $100 deck. If you already have the cards, the deck is probably worth just like $80. The only cards that seem to be worth something are the Magician Souls. If you just put one, then the deck's gonna dramatically drop to like $55 or $60 or less. But if you add the 3 Magician Souls, the Magician Souls by themselves without the deck is $60. So that's why I'm saying you can either build the deck for like 55 bucks with 1 Magician Souls, or build it completely for probably like $100. It is a budget, so it depends on you. If you don't even include no Magician Souls, then the deck's gonna go down to like $40 or less. I'm gonna try this deck. I'm gonna build it. I think I know how to build it, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys liked it, and it was a budget deck versus a budget deck, because a lot of people don't know my decks are budget. I'm not supposed to be competing with the Nationals decks, but I still do. And my deck has a maximum established of 8 negates per turn, and I'm a budget deck. And a lot of people don't believe me that 8 is normal. If 4 to 8 negations per turn is normal, it's nothing special. Today's 2023. You know, once you start getting 10 negations, I have some people that do 10 negations against me. That's different. But yeah, the rogue is 2 negations per turn. That's 2020, really long time ago, and people still uploading duels like that. It's horrible. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to build the deck and duel with it later. It's basically a chaos deck in 2023 format. So with that having been said, Dark Magic Attack.